Welcome. And I'm so excited to introduce you to one of my favorite human beings on this planet. He's one of my children, one of my 4 children, Andrew. Andrew is 18 years old. And for me, first of all, I respect my children very much. I feel they're incredible human beings who have so much to offer to all of us on this planet. And I just wanted to give a voice to an 18-year-old boy or young man who has so much wisdom to share, and perhaps to inspire all of you to have open communications with your children and perhaps your friends' children, to bring different ages together and perhaps to create an incredible shift on our planet by uniting all of our hearts, all of our minds, to create a better world on this planet. Right? How does that feel?
It's the way it should be.
Yeah. So first I wanted to ask you, like, for example, what are some of the worries of your generation, would you say? What are some of the things that are happening that you see are patterns with your friends or people that you've known?
I would say many people just don't live in the moment, and whether there's always some sort of distractions, like whether it's, I don't know, a phone for someone or anything that, is an obstacle in their path to what they truly want to do. And I think most people just don't know how to get around the obstacles the right way.
Okay. So what is your biggest concern, would you say, for the generation that is your age?
The biggest concern? I would say just not staying true to themselves, because now that you can hide behind a screen and there's so, with all the technology and everything that's here today, just really not being yourself and just being someone completely different. And if you lead your life thinking you're someone who you're not, then there's no point.
That is so true. It's something I never had as a teenager because I grew up without all of the technology.
30 years ago, when you saw someone, you had to call them from your home phone or plan on being somewhere, and
that's right.
It was a little more spontaneous, I think.
Yes.
And now it's a lot different, and people can't really rely on just themselves anymore. And they think they need all these materials or other sources besides themselves to get something done that people did probably 30 years ago alone by themselves on the daily or something like that.
Yes. So what would you say is your way of not allowing for that to distract you and to stay connected?
Well, I make sure I surround myself with people who I truly enjoy being around and like, because then I know that I'm not being fake at all and that I really enjoy, the people I'm being around and what we do together. So as long as you surround yourself with people who you think better yourself, and always use your brain really well and don't let other things cloud it, then you're on the right path and you can stay true to yourself.
So, but besides other people or just friends, how do you really stay connected to you?
Okay, well, I just always constantly remind myself of who I am, and anytime any conflicts are there, I just make sure to maintain, my core and that voice that is me.
What do you feel is your voice? Like, who are you?
Wow.
Yeah.
What do I feel my voice is?
Who are you
Well, someone who's just really happy and wants that for everybody, and can truly enjoy very simple things of life. And I feel that my voice is always telling me, to do the right thing out of your heart and out of kindness. And if everyone's happy, then I'm happy, I think. So.
What do you think that's beautiful, thank you. What do you feel this world needs more of?
The world needs more people who are connected to themselves and who are, aware, and who just I mean, everyone can be stubborn, but I don't know, just have the common knowledge of what's right and what's wrong, and what's morally, what's morally right. And I think everybody needs to strive their best to be happy and make sure other people are happy. Because if everybody in the world is happy, then you're really not going to have any conflicts. Because if you're at peace with what you have and who you are, then you have a good life.
Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you for sharing. And where do you see yourself in the next 10, 20 years?
Just being myself and helping as many people as I can. I think just making sure that I'm living a good life and that the people around me are living a good life.
And what is good life for you? What does it mean for you? Define that.
Good life means just bliss, I think, just happiness, being okay with what you have and what you don't have. As long as you have yourself and a strong, consciousness and self-awareness, then, you're unstoppable then.
Okay.
That's what I think.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Anytime.